Week 4 has us at the end of a 3-game homestand as the 2-1 Chicago Bears come to town to play our 2-1 Giants. A long history between these two teams, so naturally, throwback week, throwback jerseys for both teams. You'll see them in a minute. Daniel Jones last week, how about that? The 40-20 win, 404 yards, 3 touchdowns. Justin Fields led his team to a 37-13 win last week against the Texans. Welcome back to the Madden 23 franchise, the New York Giants. And if you enjoy this video and others like it, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment. So welcome back. It's week 4 here at MetLife Stadium. The Giants were 2-1, and it's just been incredible with Saquon Barkley and this offense. Although the completion percentage has not been there, a steady 4 yards a play. It's just been efficient, getting a lot of points. One of the best offenses in football. Then on the other side, one of the best defenses. The Chicago Bears, 6 sacks, a pick. The average completion 51% against them by quarterbacks through 3 games. So a lot on Daniel Jones's plate, and he's looking for his first game without a turnover. Justin Fields hasn't had a turnover all year. And we'll see that Bears offense first as the Giants won the toss and have deferred. So Graham Gano, and here we go, week 4. And we have a touchback. Windy day here in New York. And here's Justin Fields. 8 touchdowns, 0 picks. He had 7 as a rookie last year. And the Chicago offense, top 10. Everything except for passing yards were there, 12. They brought in Eric Fisher. They moved Tevin Jenkins to right guard. They got Nick Westbrook-Akina from the Vikings, Alan Lazard from the Packers. Darnell Mooney has been a really good receiver. And then David Montgomery and Cole Kmet rounds out that offense. And they'll start from the 25. And a handoff. Montgomery. Crowder meets him. And it's a gain of 2. And here's the Giants defense. A lot of rushing yards and points put up on them. They've been good against the pass. And Kayvon Thibodeau has put together a great rookie season so far. Through 3 games, 2 of them he's had 1.5 sacks or more. But he has had a sack in every game so far. 2nd and 8. Screen pass developing. Thibodeau almost picked it, but it's a loss to 6 and it's 3rd down. Should have just thrown that in the dirt. Instead, it's 3rd and 14. They need the 35. It's a 3-man rush. Fields protected now. Steps up in the pocket and meets Dexter Lawrence. His first full sack of the year. He got a half one in the opener. And it's a 3 and outs. And a punt to Adoree Jackson. And this doesn't go far. Jackson collects it at the 45. Stood up there. And here's Daniel Jones. Career lows in completion percentage and passer rating because of it. Not been the start to his year, but the Giants are 2-1. First time over 500 in 5 years. And here's that offense behind Saquon Barkley. Jack Anderson will get the start at right guard with Glowinski out for another 2 games after this one. We'll start from the 47, and Barkley will take it to midfield. This Bears defense has been great against the pass and great against scoring, putting up points. But they've been giving up a lot of rushing yards. Robert Quinn and Al-Qadim Mohammed, their edge rushers. At Roquan Smith and a great linebacker. And a pair of rookies, Kyler Gordon, the corner, and Jaquan Brisker, the safety. Another all-pro in Eddie Jackson and Jalen Johnson. Johnson being all-pro caliber is wide open, is slated for 17. And the Giants on the move. It's 3rd and 4. Opening drive of the game. And Jones will throw forward over the middle. Miscommunication for Tony and a kick for Gano. Perfect on the year. Made a 61-yarder today, or this year. And this one's perfect. And the Giants take a 3-0 lead. So 5 minutes into this game, Chicago gets its 2nd possession. And the 3rd and 2, and Fields will hand it off. Montgomery gets tough yardage and a 1st down. First of the day for the Bears. Now Fields alone in the backfield. On 1st down. He'll throw. Underneath, take the easy yardage. Cole Kmet shoves off a tackle for McKinney and gets about 9. That put Fields up to 3 passing yards. Now 6 on his first pass attempt of the day to Montgomery. 1st and 10. Gonna take a shot deep for Mooney, and almost intercepted. Live to fight another down though. 3rd and 3. Nearly Fields his first turnover of the year. Pressure, floats it, and he boxed him out. Back at the 20. Nick Westbrook-Akina boxed out the corner. And the Bears are in the red zone. Halfway into the quarter. Fields floats it. Almost intercepted by Tate Crowder. So 2 dropped picks. And now Montgomery inside the 10. It's goal to go. So 1st and goal from the 8. They'll go shotgun. 2nd possession. Fields steps back, floats it. Duck in the end zone. Touchdown. Darnell Mooney, who's 4th of the year, and what a throw by Justin Fields. His 9th, and we'll get a review.
Previous play is under review.
An incredible throw, and an even better catch. I thought that was thrown away at first, but he got both feet in. That will be confirmed as a touchdown. And Cairo Santos will kick the extra point to make the lead 4. So a great drive, an 11-play, 5-minute drive by the Bears, capitalizing on 2 dropped picks. And the Giants take over with a 3rd and 8. 4-man rush. Protection holds up. Dropped by Galladay, incomplete. So the Bears take over. They have a 3rd and 11 of their own. They need the 37. 4-man rush. Pressure by Thibodeau. Underneath, it's Komet. Jumps off one, and a great tackle to prevent the first down. It's Julian Love. Aaron Robinson couldn't bring him down at first. Now the Giants take over in a 3rd and 7. And a quick throw is Bellinger. He has emerged as a good option. Now the Giants on the move inside Bears territory. A 3rd and 4. Jones, unblocked defender, somehow gets it away to Berkeley, and he gets the first down. He shoves off Brisker. And somehow, someway, a conversion. Now a 3rd and 2. Final seconds of this first quarter. Play action. Stepping back. Pressure coming. Down he goes. Ball's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Giants. Justin Jones forced it. And that's how the quarter will end. And they're going to bring out Gano. Going against a 7-mile-an-hour wind. This is from 59. Didn't get all the power into it. It's straight enough. And just shorts. No good. From 58.5. This would be a huge stop for this Giants defense. Starting from around midfield. Fields on 3rd down. Throws it away. Now the Giants have a chance to do something. They have to convert a 3rd and 9. Jones up the seam. It's caught to the 30. It's Sterling Shepard. Jones hitting half his passes. 3rd and 8. Pressure. Floats it. In stride is Galladay into Bears territory. And out to the 39. And the drive stays alive. The Giants starting to pick up yardage now. Play action. Jones on the run. He got Tony in stride. Tackled by Gordon at the 12. And now Daniel Jones is finding a rhythm. First down at the 12. Bellinger shifts in. Blocked by him. Run by Berkeley. Down to the 5. He gets stood up at 2nd and 3. 10-minute mark, 2nd quarter. Berkeley up the middle. Shoves a tackle off, and there he goes. Touchdown, Giants. And he is the first running back to reach 500 rushing yards on the year. G-Man back in front. Gano's kick makes it 10-7. And a 9-play drive. And the Bears playing with a deficit once again. Hanging off Montgomery to start the drive. Great block by the guard and a first down to the 35. 10 passes, 10 rushes, and 20 plays to start the game. Pass number 11 by Fields is underneath. Block by Westbrook Akina. Allen Lazard gets 13 and a first down. A 2nd and 5. And off Montgomery. Blocked by the center. And a first down at the 38. There's that run defense starting to show. There's Montgomery. Now it's really starting to show. There he goes. And down to the 21. He's averaging 5.5 a carry. Now a 2nd and 6. Past the 7-minute mark. Fields getting chased. Breaks a tackle inside the 10 and down to the 9. Now it's 1st and goal. Reaching the 6-minute mark. Shotgun set for Fields. Trying to roll, and down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeau said it at the top. His incredible season continues. A sack in every game so far this year. 2nd and goal from the 18. Fields over the middle, hooks a pass. It's caught, and Mooney down to the 13. So it's 3rd and goal. 5-minute mark. 13 yards away from retaking the lead. Fields steps up in the pocket, slides down, and that will do it. And Cairo Santos, who is perfect on the ear, will kick the field goal. From 26 yards, it's up and good, and this game is tied. Now the Giants, with a chance to kill the clock, get the ball out of half. Jones, first play. He doesn't want to kill the clock. Deep downfield, he's got it. Galladay. Brisker giving chase, and he's down to the 20. Now, perfect throw by Daniel Jones, and the Giants are right back in business. What a catch. Back in the red zone. Play action. Jones on the run. Floats it. Wow, the separation. Touchdown, Giants. Daniel Bellinger. His 2nd straight game with a score. And the Giants retake the lead. Kick by Gano is good, and it's 17-10. 2 plays, 2 passes, 2 completions, 1 touchdown. Absolute perfection. Now Fields has a chance to respond. They'll start. Oh, what a stiff arm by Montgomery. Breaks another tackle. And Love finally tracks him down at the 39. The average creeping up towards 7. 3-minute mark. 1st and 10. Underneath open. Kmet inside Giants territory in a first down gain of 13. We've reached the 2-minute warning. A 3rd and 3 on the outside. It is caught. And a first down to Kmet. And Fields is at 100 yards. First down. 132. Blitz is sent. Fields on the run. 50-50 ball. He's got it. And getting away from Jackson is Lazard. Touchdown Bears. He was injured week 3. With that score, he has scored a touchdown in every game he's played this year. Tie game at 17. Cairo Santos was good. And the G-Men take back over. Quick pass to start the drive. It's Sterling Shepard to the 40 and a gain of 15. Jones over 200 yards already. 2nd down on the outside. It is caught by Tony. Now we have a 3rd and 2. 40 seconds, 1 timeout. Protected. Jones will go underneath. It's Bellinger. On the run. Will stay in bounds and they'll hurry to the line. And with 21 seconds, a spike. Now a 3rd and 10. Can still use the middle of the field. Can't take a sack. Stepping back. Hit as he's thrown. Will throw to the sideline. Incomplete. And out comes Graham Gano to give the Giants a halftime lead. 50 yards. He missed from 59 going into the wind. Sweeps the leg. Down the middle and good. And the Giants take a 20-17 lead at the half. Perfectly balanced in offensive snaps. And we'll take a look at our tendencies. Powered by Next Gen Stats, the Bears ran it inside over a third of the time, 5.5 yards per carry. And fitting with this throwback theme, well, the Giants threw it short about a third of the time, but only a 53% completion percentage. We talked about how good this Bears defense was. Well, they're going to be on the field first in the second half as the Giants get the ball first, and Richie James will get a return opportunity with these wins. Take it to the 27. It'll be tested early as we have a 3rd and 4. Blitz is sent, picked up by Barkley underneath the Shepherd, and he shorts. He did not get it, and they're going to go for it. No one's covering the center. Goal line personnel out, and Jones sneaks it for an easy first down. Giants have lived in 3rd down. 3rd and 6. Blitz. Hit as he's thrown. So the 4th down decision does not matter, and they will punt it. And the Bears have a chance to tie or take the lead. They'll start at the 17 with the 2nd and 5. Hand off to Montgomery. Getting the edge, and a great tackle by McKinney makes it 3rd and 1. So 3rd and 1. And fake it. Fields is swarmed. Thibodeau and McFadden. And it's a 3 and out. So after Montgomery couldn't pick up the first down on 2nd and 5, he was a yard short. They're going to punt it, and Adoree Jackson take from the 41. Breaks a tackle. Block on the outside, and tackled by the punter. Almost had a touchdown. He was still got to the 36. Look at that season by Barkley. Incredible. He'll get the handoff. And Barkley on the run. Tripped up at the last moment. Would have been a 36-yard score. Now they're in the red zone, the 3rd and 8. Halfway into the 3rd quarter. Jones floats it and complete. Hit the knees of everyone. And a kick. So they couldn't cash in on the really good return, but they get 3 points out of it. It's a 6-point lead for the Giants. Now the Bears have a chance to respond. 3rd and 4. And we'll go underneath Montgomery. Montgomery trying to get the edge. He gets swarmed. Dexter Lawrence, one of the guys to get there. Aaron Robinson, the other. And here we go. Giants take back over. And they have a 3rd and 3 of their own. Pumps and pulls it down and goes down. Travis Gibson. Sack number 1 on the year and a 3 and out. The Bears have a chance again. They'll start at the 26. Fields will go down at the 18. Thibodeau, his 2nd sack of the day. And he has reached over a sack, 1.5 or more in 3 of his 4 games now. Probably a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. 2nd and 18. Flag down, knocked away by Adoree Jackson, intended for Lazard. Let's check the flag. With all that said and done, it's 3rd and 23. My goodness. 4-man rush. Fields will let him run. He slides down. Decides to make the smart move and the punt. Adoree Jackson. This wind is just knocking down punts. He's near midfield. With a 2-yard return, he's at midfield. Giants take over at the 49. Pump. And down he goes. Justin Jones, a loss of 4. First full sack of the day, and now it's 3rd and 14. So they still have the wind advantage, and Jones is going to take advantage of that. To the 45 goes Golly, a gain of 10, and they won't go for it. They'll kick the field goal. So Gano missed from 59 with the win against him. This with from 62. One in his favor. That probably is good from 70. My goodness. That was blasted. I'll reach the final play of the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 4. Komet got the first down. And now the Bears will have the wind at their backs. Quarter ends. Giants up by 9 with 15 to play. And the Bears have a chance to get right back in this game. Keeper. Fields cuts it back. Gets a block. Justin Fields to midfield. So dangerous with his legs. That was his 9th carry. Fields. Outside. It's caught. Mooney to the sideline and out of bounds. 3rd and 2. See if they try to run it. They will. Fields keeps. Down it goes. Tay Crowder. Carry number 11 didn't work out. And they'll settle for 3 to make it a 1-score game. From 48 or 9 yards, Cairo Santos down the middle and good. The Giants take over. Let's start with a handoff. Barkley. Oh, they can run too. Saquon Barkley at first down, gain of 12. He's approaching 100 yards. 2nd and 8. Handoff. Barkley to midfield. And there it is, over 100 yards again. Just a remarkable MVP kind of season. Saquon, the stiff arm. And close to another first. Now 3rd and 6. Jones. And Bellinger boxes him out for a first down. It was blanketed. And it did not matter. Now 3rd and 8. From the 26, they need the 18. Jones floats it. Wide open. Touchdown. Kenny Golladay got behind the defense 26 yards. And another score for him. I guess touchdowns come in bunches. They're going to go for 2 to make it a 14-point game. Goal line fade. Intercepted. It is Jackson. He got out of there. That could have made things interesting, but instead he's tackled immediately and it remains a 12-point game. So the Bears take over at 3rd and 4. Well, they need to score now and they need to score quick. They have a chance of winning this game. Screen's not there. It's incomplete. And now their last hope. Realistically, their last hope. They'll go for it on 4th and 4. 3-man rush. Stepping up. Oh, he broke his ankles. He lost the ball, but it's out of bounds. He gets the first down. Oh, my goodness. Aaron Robinson just got embarrassed by Justin Fields. 2nd and 8 from 39. Pressure. Thibodeau chasing. McFadden chasing. Down he goes. Thibodeau career high. 2.5 sacks this year. 2nd in the NFL behind only Chase Young. McFadden had the other half. 3rd and 8. Thibodeau chasing again. Sideline throw knocked away. And it's 4th down. Once again, their last hope. Blitz is sent. Fields. Flag down. Dropped and incomplete. Let's check the flag. And the drive stays alive. They are grinding out every single yard. 2nd and 7. Blitz is sent on the outside. Upstairs and making the catch and breaking away is Velus Jones. And down to the 27. Don't worry, Jackson looks like he had a hand on it. But he broke away. The rookie did. Now they're approaching the red zone. First down. Slant. Caught. Mooney to the 17. 2nd and inches. Oh, and a huge play. A huge penalty. Looked like an easy conversion. Now it's 3rd and 6. We've reached the 2-minute warning. 4-man rush. Sideline. Lazard. No. And Riley the Reef is slow to get up. Now here's the game. 4th and 6. Blitz again. Throws. Drops again by Mooney. And that is your ball game. The Giants are 3-1 on a 3-game winning streak, and the Bears fall to 2-2. So it almost was a miracle drive to put the Bears right back in it. Ended up being a comfortable 32-20 win for our Giants. I mean, that was the first game this year where Daniel Jones has not turned it over. Of course, Fields didn't turn it over. He did have a fumble. It went out of bounds, so he kept it. We did have 2 dropped picks on that touchdown drive. That could have really changed things. But again, just really efficient. And Kenny Golladay, 4 receptions, 120 yards in the score. I mean, he got behind the defense. He made a contested catch. It's not how it's going in real life, but in Madden, things work out. And of course, Thibodeau, just dominance. 6 tackles for loss. I mean, obviously playing the game, you knew the 2.5 sacks, right? And he was all over the place, but the 6 tackles for loss, just incredible. And Alan Lazard, you have to give love to him. He had the same, contested catch, broke it for a touchdown. And Justin Jones, 6 tackles, 4 for a loss, 1.5 sacks, and a forced fumble. Offense played incredibly again, as it seems to be a trend. Saquon Barkley, he's not getting the featured offensive player. Maybe I replace Daniel Jones with him, but, you can assume. You see the 156 rushing yards, 140 at least are him. And Daniel Jones didn't turn it over. We win comfortably. We've had a lead, throughout the entire second half, so it came easy. We do have a few upgrades. How about Saquon Barkley, up to an 84. Aaron Robinson, even though he got embarrassed by Justin Fields, up to a 71. And Max Garcia, up to a 66. And on to games across the league. Let's start against Jacksonville and Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, a 3-yard score. The Eagles lead 7-0. How about that? His mobility is something else. The Jacksonville Jaguars trying to do something. How about this spin move? It's Christian Kirk. And the game's tied at 7. Just like that. Now the Jags trying to take a lead. Marvin Jones to start the third quarter. A 17-yard catch. The Jags tack on a field goal, 10-7. Now, how about this? A lot of lead changes. Zach Pascal, the former Colts, a 7-yard score. Eagles in front, 14-10. And now fourth quarter, Trevor Lawrence to Christian Kirk, another touchdown. And the Jags are in front, 17-14. And now to cap it off, Miles Sanders. 2 lead changes in that fourth quarter, 3 in the second half. Eagles win it. Now to Washington and Dallas. Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb. Offense has been a struggle. How about that? 80 yards. And the Cowboys lead 7-0. They've had a lot of leads in the last week against our Giants. But this has been the problem. Interceptions. Dak leads the league in them. And Benjamin St-Juste will take that to the end zone. And this game is tied. The game that could have been a blowout for the Cowboys, you'll see just turnovers. But also their offense's prayers to CeeDee Lamb as he makes an entire, just incredible catch. And how about this play? There's a flag down, and here CeeDee will get about 18. But Matt Waletzko, the rookie tackle, held in the end zone. That is a safety. That's 9-10. And they will cash in through to the only cover guy there. That's Curtis Samuel, but he still hauls it in. And it's 16-10 for the football team. Trying to get something going. Jalen Tolbert. About that, 15 yards. The Cowboys bring it within 3. Now we've reached the third quarter. CeeDee Lamb. He is the offense. Cowboys back in front. It's 2016. But it isn't Cowboys game without multiple Dak Prescott turnovers. St-Juste gets his second pick 6. Commanders in front, 23-20. Now we'll put your 4s up, fourth quarter time. Well, CeeDee is just not real. 48 yards, and this game's tied. Well, Madden has had enough of Dak Prescott turnovers. Here's a Carson Wentz turnover. Dante Fowler breaks away and scores a touchdown to put the Cowboys up late. 3 minutes in the fourth left. You thought the Commanders would walk down the field? Well, now they have to run down the field, and Terry McLaurin sprints up the field and ties the game at 30. And we are heading to overtime for the first time ever in this series, covering a different game. And late in this fourth quarter, James Washington fumbles. Bobby McCain forces it. Cole Holcomb recovers. And on a walk-off 32-yarder, Washington beats the Cowboys in overtime, 33-30. And on to the rest of the scores. The Bengals beat the Dolphins on Thursday night, 30-24. On the Sunday games, the Vikings beat the Saints. The Browns blow out the Falcons. The Bills shred the Ravens. Unbelievable. The Seahawks beat the Lions. The Chargers decimate the Texans. The Titans beat the Colts. The Steelers beat the Jets. The Panthers blow out the Cardinals. The Packers beat the Patriots. The Broncos beat the Raiders on Sunday night. The Bucs edge out the Chiefs, and on Monday night, the Rams beat the Niners 28-19. On to standings in the AFC North. The Steelers lead at 4-1. In the South, a 2-way tie between the Colts and Titans. Even though the Titans technically hold the tiebreaker now, we won't do tiebreakers until Week 18 because they're impossible to decipher now. In the East, the Bills take a lead at 2-2. In the West, 2-way tie between the Chargers and Broncos. They play next week, 4-0. It might not be next week. It might be Week 6. In the NFC, in the North, tied between the Packers and Vikings 3-1. Again, we don't care about the tiebreakers. In the South, Panthers 3-1. We lead the East at 3-1, and in the West, Rams 3-1. For players of the week, Teddy Bridgewater, the Miami Dolphins. Tua got hurt in this sim too, but 57% completion percentage, 334 yards, 3 touchdowns. Is apparently enough to win it. And in the NFC, Michael Thomas, 11 catches, 184 yards, and all 3 of the New Orleans Saints touchdowns in the 28-21 loss. And for defense, Pat Surtain, 10 tackles, 2 picks, 4 pass deflections in the 24-14 win. And in the NFC, we saw it against the Cowboys. Benjamin St-Juste, 2 pick sixes, another interception to go along with it, and another couple pass deflections. We'll go on to leaders. Dak Prescott now leading the NFL with 1327 yards. Mac Jones now takes the sole lead with 13 touchdowns, and Dak is up to 17 interceptions. He threw 5 against the Commanders, and he didn't throw a single one in overtime, so it was all in the regulation 4 quarters. For rushing, Saquon Barkley, we said it in the game, he was the first running back to 500. He's also the first to 600. 628 yards. Kamara, Rashad Penny, Derrick Henry, and a few others with 6 touchdowns. Derrick Henry with 34 broken tackles. For receiving, Michael Thomas in the lead now, 529 yards. Adam Thielen had a 2-touchdown game, so he now takes a sole lead with 6. And Cedric Wilson, 155 yards after the catch. Wrapping things up with defense, Shaq Thompson still in the lead, 49 tackles. Chase Young, 7 in the game. He's still in the lead, 7.5, Thibodeau close behind with 7. And Akuda tied with St-Juste with 4 picks. Week 5 NFL action kicks off with Thursday night between the Colts and Broncos. Surely they'll put up more points than Sim. The Sunday slate of games takes us to London, where we'll face the Packers. And the rest of the games, Steelers, Bills, Chargers, Browns, Texans, Jags. The Bears play the Vikings, Lions, Patriots, Seahawks, Saints, Dolphins, Jets, Falcons, Buccaneers. The Commanders play the Titans. The Panthers play the Niners. Eagles, Cardinals, Rams, Cowboys. And on Sunday night, the Bengals play the Ravens. And on Monday night, the Chiefs play the Raiders. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it. I'll see you next time when we face the Green Bay Packers in London.